Hey guys, welcome to the pump station. This has been a massive improvement for our 2021 season, and it's a perfect day to show you around here. We have everything hooked up, it's running flawless, and the sap is pouring in today. It was froze down to about -5 last night, and today I think it's about 10 degrees. Sun's shining. Come along and we'll show you inside. So what we have here is SureFlow 4008 12-volt pumps. They're actually for RVs, but us smaller producing sugar makers will use them for a cost-effective and really efficient way of drawing the sap out of the bush on our pipelines. So it starts all up here. The sap comes in on our main line, which runs 2,500 feet into the bush. It's 1 inch. Comes in here, and it can, if it's on a day where we are choosing to not run the pumps, we'll just switch this valve open, and it'll just naturally run into the tanks. If we know it's not going to amount to anything, there's no point in wasting our battery power to use that. But today, obviously, the sap's running awesome, so we have that closed. This here line coming off is just our wash line at the end of the season. We choose to pump warm water and compressed air into our system to kind of agitate and clean out the lines. So we come in through here, through this valve, and we can check our vacuum gauge, and we're running a pretty good vacuum today. It seems to be about 18 inches. So since the sap's running so hard today, these pumps are actually struggling to keep up a little bit. There's been other days where we've been running 22, 23 inches of vacuum, so it's been working really good. So it comes down our line here, and we have a valve. On days where it's not running as hard, but we still want our pumps on, we can just draw a recirc line from our tanks outside, and just draw a little bit of sap in, and then it just pumps it back to the tanks to lubricate the diaphragms inside these SureFlow pumps. So since we have two pump setups, we can choose between which one we want to run with a valve here, and it runs through these check valves. So if they're both running and at some point we're not here, we're at work or whatever, then the check valves will actually shut, and it won't be just drawing vacuum through the other pump. It'll kind of just help us save it until we're able to get down here. Each pump is on a temperature controller. The left temperature controller is set to come on at 2 degrees and go off at -1. And then our right temperature controller is set to come on at 1 degree and go off at -1 as well. They're all controlled with just our switches here through a relay. On top of our building, we have two 100-watt panels, and we have them coming individually into solar panel charge controllers. And they're coming in, one of them's putting out 3.8, and the other one's putting out 3.9. Things are really good today with that sun. For our battery storage, we're running Group 31 batteries, just out of some old trucks. Our neighbor runs a trucking company, and we use some of his older discarded batteries. We have two 1,000-liter totes down here, and we can choose with our valving which one we'll put it into, or if we can just join them together if we know it's going to be a big day. So there's a total of about 510 taps coming into this pump station here, and currently right now we're running about 100 liters of sap an hour. So we're going to head up here shortly and go fire the evaporator up, because to try and stay ahead of the sap, we'll get started now, and I'm sure we'll be boiling late into tonight. We just pulled about 700 liters out of the pump station. See her splashing around right here. We'll get that fired up in the evaporator, and we'll have that boiled off in about 3 hours. Hopefully by then we'll have another 700 or 800. And it'd be nice if we could boil off about 2,000 liters of sap today with the way it's running. So let's go fire it up. skid in there. That's straight poplar, 24-inch length.